myself Ekta from the Brainalytics, and today we have a very interesting guest with us, Ms. Palak Agarwal, and they are our presenting partner on 6th edition of Bharat CSR Sustainability Summit and Awards 2026 in Mumbai. So Palak, first of all, thank you so much for this amazing association.
Thank you.
We were looking so forward to this. I've been constant behind Narayan Seva to join us, to come and experience our platform, what kind of leaders we get, what kind of audience we get, and having you today has been a real honor.
It's my pleasure too. It's the first time that we have been associated, but I'm sure this will be a long-term journey with you all. So it was great.
Absolutely, absolutely. So morning I heard your session. To be very honest, it gave me a real goosebump. I went on the stage, I told that, I got a bit emotional. The kind of work you guys are doing is amazing.
Thank you.
There is someone up blessing and looking upon you guys, and you are loved by so many people because you are actually taking good care of not just kids but the marriages, and you are also organizing a sports tournament and whatnot. So I don't need to mention all this. You guys are doing it at altogether different level. So as I said in the morning, if you remember, the Narayan, the Lord Narayan is a Vishnu kind of form, where Nar means water and Ayan means the shelter, the preserver.
Right.
So you guys are exactly doing what the name signifies. So Palak, you have been a social impact leader. You have done your IMM, and you could have got a good paycheck in the corporate world, have been into some C-suite profiles today sitting. But today you are doing something which your family legacy is doing, having an NGO and helping millions of people out there in whatever form you guys are doing. So first of all, really, really amazing. I'm super impressed by the kind of work you guys are doing. So Palak, it's all about a conversation today. We would love to know your journey. What pushed you to be at the NGO, leaving a high-profile corporate job which you could have easily earned? Your credibility and your the personality, it all stays. So just tell us about your journey. I heard your grandpa started this.
Correct.
But still having this conversation one-on-one would be really delightful.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you for this heartwarming introduction. You rightly said, yes, corporate gives a very fancy package, everything. I landed in a good corporate job with a 7-digit package. I worked there for a year, and after roughly 8 months or so, I realized this is not my calling. I knew I am not built for living an average life where I wake up every day, work for money, for profits, and then go back to sleep. No, that was not something that I chase. I knew I have a bigger purpose in life. I knew that long ago, and then I got into the materialistic world, realized that this is not something I really want to get into, and then I switched back. I told my father that I want to work for the social sector. I want to work for people. It's not something else that I'm chasing, just the satisfaction that ultimately matters. So after that, my father happily said, yes, this is something that I want my kids to carry it ahead. It's a place where hopes take place every day. They are born every day. People smile. They come with tears. They go out with satisfaction. That is our major satisfaction. We live for that. I decided to come back, and it has been roughly an year or something, and I know this is where my life lies. This is where I want to have my career journey established. And these days we don't see a lot of people, young generation, who get into corporate, but trust me, when I talk to peers of my age, they are all under pressure. They are doing their job because they have to do, but here I am very satisfied. I'm not doing it because I'm forced to do it. I don't have mental pressure at night. I just have satisfaction, and I'm very happy with wherever I am, and I believe it's the best decision I took. And I'm so thankful to be born in a family which gave me, in this whole huge world, I have my own small world which itself is beautiful, and I get to meet people who are kind-hearted, who are very sweet. So I'm really blessed in that part.
So amazing. See, your conversation, your smile says it all. So absolutely right, the satisfaction is what we always look for, and of course the corporate world is burdened with stress, pressure. Of course, we have deadlines, we have targets, but this is something you're doing differently. And आपने अभी जो बोला है, so this thing that came inside you, that leaving a corporate job, a 7-digit check and coming back to this, I think ये कहीं ना कहीं हमारे family values होते हैं जो हम बचपन से देखते हैं, जो आपने देखा, doing your grandfather doing it,
Correct.
serving people, and that's what got into your heart, and that's where you took a decision that you want to do this and this is a passion, guys.
Correct.
Also, I read in your profile somewhere you have been awarded as young change maker. So can you just tell me, like,
Sure.
it's very interesting. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So during COVID, when everything was closed, only the hospitals were working. We were in our campuses, but Narayan Seva does not work in diseases or problems which are life-threatening. We basically deal with issues which have timelines and where we can work on the problems. During that time, we felt helpless, and we realized that there's not much that we're able to contribute. Then we came up with some other aspects where we can help people. So at that time, we provided meals, home cooked meals to 20,000 plus families during COVID. And also since we had our operation theatre, we had oxygen cylinders. So we started giving oxygen cylinders to people who needed the most, although we had a very small numbers compared to what government arranged. But we tried to do whatever bit we can. We launched our own toll-free number where people can approach, since we had doctors and people can't come, but we used to give them medicine subscriptions online. So this was an initiative that I came up with while discussing with my peers and colleagues, and that was one reason why Plan India thought that it's a good initiative and young minds should be nourished, and that's when they felicitated with that award.
Amazing. If actually I knew this, we would have given you some more awards today. But honestly, I just went through and I thought I should ask you in this conversation only. So there are a lot of NGOs, Palak, in India, we know that. They strive for the funds from the corporate. And today you guys have created your own space. You have your own sweet world where you're nurturing lives actually. So I would want to know, what is that one piece of advice that you would like to give to NGOs in case they are going somewhere wrong and not getting that kind of satisfaction, which I see in your smile, and I see your entire team today. I saw the gentlemen's down. Everybody is so spontaneous, so alert. I'm super impressed by the entire team. So that one thing that you would like to advise to the NGOs out there.
Before coming to the piece of advice, I would like to give you some context. My father always used to say that I am okay with getting lesser donation, but I'm not okay with compromising on my ethics, and neither I'll do anything wrong which will hamper Narayan Seva's image. It is okay to get less funding. This is one mantra that I've learned from him. So there are places, there are times where people compromise with their ethics. They go for short-term pleasures, short-term fundings, and that actually hampers it, creates a mark on their image. So all I would say is, if you are right, if you are doing the right thing, right people will automatically get attracted. इस दुनिया में अच्छाई हमेशा फैलती है. पापा जनरली बोलते हैं कि एक हंस है जिसमें खुद में बहुत खुशबू होती है, वो पूरे जंगल में खुशबू फैलाता है. So it's like a flower who can spread its scent everywhere. So it's not required to do anything wrong. Just be pure. I tell whoever I meet, I tell them, just visit us. I'm not saying that trust me if I say people are happy, don't see that. You come there, you don't tell us you are coming there. You talk to people. You just ask them whether they're satisfied, if they were charged for anything, what was their operation, everything, and you'll yourself have an answer. I don't need to be the lawyer there. So if you are doing the right thing, right things will automatically get attracted towards you.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. The confidence says it all. The way you're saying, today we saw that girl coming up on the stage.
Correct.
And it was super amazing to see her as well. So kudos to the work you guys are doing.
Thank you so much.
Since you gave one piece of advice to the NGOs, let's come to the corporate. What do you think they should do when NGOs approach them? They do help, I'm not saying.
Correct.
Because India is one such country where it's statutory, CSR is statutory.
Correct.
So obviously the corporates do come and they adapt various CSR activities. Any piece of advice or you want to highlight that corporates should be doing and they are missing on that?
Since I have tasted both worlds, I have been in corporate for a year and in NGO, I know that this amalgamation stays on trust. Corporates generally feel that they're an organization that take the amount, they don't deliver, and corporates are right on that part. Organization have to win their trust, and corporates have to trust organization that yes, if they are trusting somebody, they'll deliver it. There are a lot of authentic organizations that I see myself, and it's not like I just want Narayan Seva to grow. I want everybody who is doing the right thing to grow, because there are so many people who need our help. So many organizations need to come up, and if corporates and organization can have this trust within themselves, then it will actually impact so many people, because one person cannot help everybody.
True.
So it's mostly just one thing I would say is you have to win their trust, and they have to keep trusting you, so that the organization and corporates can go hand in hand and make all the difference.
Yeah, it's all the partnership that matters.
Absolutely.
And depends on all the ethical values that we imbibe
Correct.
from each other.
Very
it's
true.
both ways.
Right.
True. Okay, coming to this now, I heard you saying you guys organize mass marriages.
Correct.
And of course, livelihoods and nurturing lives. Apart from that, anything that we're missing, and you want us to know that this is what we do, this as well.
So Narayan Seva has always focused on complete rehabilitation, not just operations. Wherein operation, yes, that's our pillar, but we also ensure that people around us get the education. Vocational courses is something, and we also organize national level para swimming and para cricket competitions.
Oh, wow.
And we got felicitated by the Guinness World of Book Records in 2023 for organizing the largest wheelchair cricket competition, and via that competition 2 teams reached the national level, and they got a platform where they can show their talent and go to next level. So that is also something we are trying to promote, because my father is a keen he is a sports person. He loves cricket.
Okay.
So he is very much interested in promoting people towards sport due to a lot of benefits, and even the government has a lot of initiatives. So that is also something that Narayan Seva is actively working on.
Okay, great. So thank you, Palak, for sharing about Narayan Seva. Amazing work you're doing. Back again, I'm saying. Just a personal question I would like to ask. Just tell me about yourself. How Palak is as a daughter?
My father always used to say that if I get a chance, I would have 10 daughters. He loves daughters so much. He says that I am his shadow, and I look up to him because he's my idol. So if I look at myself from his eyes, I think he's a proud father. He loves few things about me, that is, I'm ethical. I am very kind by heart. If my employees are suffering, if my patients are suffering, I have a lot of anxiety. I'm not okay with it. So he did not bring me in the organization because I'm his daughter. He told me the first day, I'm not bringing you here because you are my daughter. I'm bringing you here because you have skills that are required for Narayan
Right,
Seva.
exactly.
And being a girl, I'll get married someday. I have to maybe leave Udaipur and go. But he was always sure that no matter what, Narayan Seva is our priority, and I want you to lead that. Even though I have a younger brother, he always used to say, no, I want you to lead that because you have
Okay.
those skills. So it's a very proud moment.
course.
He's my idol. I learned from him. I look up to him in everything, and I feel very good when he is proud about it. So that's
Great.
what it is.
Amazing. Palak as a boss, as a director,
I am not a very strict boss.
looks like, yeah.
So I am mostly very I gel up with my people very easily, but of course I need to tell them that there are certain boundaries that you cannot cross. I will be very humble, very kind, and you can tell me whatever is going wrong. I'll be supportive to you, but you need to know that if the boundaries are crossed, then that will not be okay. So I have a mix of both worlds. That is how
Exactly.
I like to carry myself.
I think the leader should have that too.
True that.
Yeah, you can be on a good note with your employees, but you have to be drawing some lines
Correct.
to make them understand
Correct.
that this is where you cannot cross the boundaries.
Exactly.
Great. What's your hobby apart from taking care of people and loving them?
I'm creative by nature,
Okay.
so I love drawing. I love to draw. I love to spend time with my family. I love to talk. That is something I every day I sit with my family. We all sit for an hour and just gossip about things, tell how our days was, what new things I'm doing and all. So these are some things that are very close to me, and I feel that the child inside us should be alive.
Alive.
And to keep that child alive, it's important to be connected to your hobbies. So I do painting, I do some drawing, sketching, that keeps me alive.
Amazing. Palak, this last thing that I would want to know is, where do you see CSR in India in coming years, 2030? CSR, we do a lot of, today we spoke a lot about AI, you saw.
Correct.
We're talking about technology. We had the opinions and arguments coming from the audience.
Correct.
That you shouldn't be relying on AI. But what do you think as a director today of one of the biggest NGO, how good it is to imbibe technology? Of course, I believe it is very good. But are there certain limitations, and where do you see CSR heading in terms of being a statutory thing in country like India? What are your thoughts?
I am in sync with you that CSR, yes, that's very important. And over the years, I've also seen that earlier CSR was just a mandate. Now people don't see it as a mandate. Corporates and companies, they want real impact, which is
Correct.
a very nice shift that has come up. And with technology coming in, I believe some processes will be simplified. Currently, CSRs have a problem that they cannot have a view where their fund is going, how it's utilized. There are no reports, no dashboards. But at Narayan Seva as well, we make sure that there are complete visible dashboards that companies can see that this is how your funds are utilized, this is the balance amount, this is how we are going to utilize, and these are the beneficiary details. So the transparency is very important, and technology enable us to do it. With coming years, I think more and more people will be inclined towards helping people, not because they have to do it by statutory norms, but they want to help people in need, and with that they will have more transparency of where the fund is going, and in that process the right organization will get the funding and they will continue to help people. So it's a great direction that we are all heading towards.
Exactly, rightly said that today people are not just doing it because it's statutory, but
Correct.
with the thought process of creating an impact, creating a change in the lives of people, and nurturing lives around.
Absolutely.
So on that note, thank you, Palak. It was really nice having you. Thank you for joining us. I personally look forward to a long-term association with you guys, seeing your work. And whenever I'm in Udaipur, I would love to come and visit your NGO.
For sure.
And see you guys doing a
It will be a pleasure to have you there. Anytime you visit, please give me a call.
We visit every Diwali. So
perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So next Diwali, I am expecting you there. Then.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Palak.
you so much.
Bye.